Good morning and welcome to today's live trading London session with Harmonic Scanner and pitchforks. So let's start sharing screen, see what we've got today. Someone said there's CAD news this afternoon, but I haven't got that. I've got that tomorrow, Wednesday the 9th. I only look at the red and the grey. So I haven't got any CAD news today, only tomorrow. So that's the...
Yeah, that's probably my fault. I've looked at the wrong day.
Oh, that's okay then, because I don't look at my FX book and orange flag, and I do know other people do. So I was thinking there might be stuff on there. So no worries at all about that. So let's look at our London pairs. I did move up Euro NZD as a possible buy. It just seems to be struggling between the pitchfork and the quarter theory. If we come up to the hourly, then it was a buy scan, but it has reached the median. It's back down here. I still think the markets after yesterday look rather wicky and a bit slow. So I don't know if people are still taking days off, whether the market's still warming up. So at the moment it's dropping below. I had it off that 61.8. It was on a buy scan, but the 62 hasn't crossed yet, and it seems to be dropping. So I don't know if that will play out. We'll have to wait and see, because at the moment it's just between that quarter theory and that white pitchfork there on Euro NZD. So I can't see at the moment. We've had, let me just see if I take off the fib. Let's have a look if we've got a break and a retest. So we had a big break and a retest. That's the hourly candle. It took about an hour, so very slow on the break and the retest there, and two breaks and retests with the 62 having crossed below the 15-minute. It then pushed up here to the hour, and now it looks like it's dropping below. So it could be following on from this pattern and decide it's going to go for the sell, I think. So I might change that because it doesn't look like it's gonna, that was only 4.95 pips. So let's see what happens if we mark it up the other way. So it'd have to be below the quarter theory. It is a buy scan, but it has reached that median. So it might struggle along through here for a while, but we do like this one. Let's have a look at that trend line. That is an upward trend line if we put the pivots on. So we have got an upward trend there. Difficult to say because of this little wedge it's caught in. It's very slow moving for EN, isn't it? And yesterday was, and Wiki as well. So there's a trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's just coming above now. But that was a break and a retest, a break and a retest, and it's now wicking off there. And let's clone that, see what that channel is. It broke out there, it's breaking out here. So I'm thinking it might be going for the sell, but I can't really tell on this one at the moment because that's an upward trend. it needs to make its mind up between these two, so we'll keep an eye on that. We'll move on to something else. I think that might have changed its mind. 598, 593. So just 596 over there. So it has leveled out across there. Right, we'll leave EN. Euro ORD. I'm not sure I'm entirely up to date with my scans. I was doing some this morning. So I had a look. You can come over here to, where's my, I was looking in Pip Talk at what Chance and Samantha had marked up. So you just come over to Pip Talk, and they're on page 2. There they are. So ORD CAD, NZD CAD, USD CAD, GBP, that should be JPY, GA. So that is just the GA one I might not have off their ones. Let's have a look at that. 15-minute, oh, I think I'm pretty sure I've got that one with the D point of the 7th of September. So I've got their latest markups. So we'll have a look at GA. Let's just get rid of that. Tidy up as we go along. Maybe I haven't got that one. Things. Where is it? That's GBP, JPY, clubs. We come over to the scanner, 15-minute. Where did they get that from? Let's have a look at Traders Way. There. Not coming up. Let's check their drawing. Oh, they've got a different one. Oh, is there a more recent one?
Sarah, I drew up this one yesterday. It was a 1 hour scan, but it was for a buy. It was a sharp, but it seems to have it seems to have either disappeared or it's redrawn. The D point definitely has gone further down.
Oh, okay. So so that's not my fault then that I can't see it. Thank you for that, Debs.
No problem.
Right, GA. Yeah, I definitely can't see it. So maybe we'll stick hourly.
But Chance was talking about it this morning about possible buy for it, and he was marking up. So I don't know where he's got that scan from.
Blimey, you were up early.
Had to drop the car off for MOT.
Ah, GA, this one. That's gone right down.
Yeah, that's where I get a little bit confused with the scans.
There was a different one that was drawn up yesterday, but it seems to have disappeared.
Okay, yeah. So is this our latest one then? 157 for a sell?
I think so.
Which is completed.
Yeah.
So it's going to be forming. It's because it's dropped so far past the C point. It's going to be forming a new 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's done. It's going to be forming a new scan, isn't it?
It was weird because there was a new buy scan on it yesterday, and now it's disappeared.
Right. So shall we look at it off this one or not bother then? Do you want to move on to something else? What does everyone want to do?
I reckon it might redraw again soon. If there was one yesterday and it's not, it's just
Should
So
we
I think
leave?
that scan failed.
Yeah,
Okay.
Connor, I would just ignore that now.
Shall we ignore GA for the moment then?
Yeah, I think so, Sarah.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got GA. I'm just going to make myself a note. Last one. Sell scan. That's an hourly. So that one, it's carried on down then past the 7th. Yeah. So it's done another down the long leg and up, down the long leg and up, and it's carried on down. That's what it's done. So okay, so that's not working, it's moving its D point still off this scan they drew. So it may be okay, so we'll leave GA. Euro AUD, I had this one, which is from the 14th of August. So it's right, okay, that, hello, get rid of that. Let's come down to the 1 minute. Euro AUD. So we've got the orange, the 62 never crossed the blue. Again, it's in a little sandwich with the 62 coming up. At the moment, it is forming a newer high. It's got an upward trend. Which you can see here. So remember, you have two trend lines. You have your trend and then your trend, your entry. So at the moment, there's the upward trend. So if we did get into something here, we're going to have a big, rather big stop loss, which, yeah, that's too big for us. So I don't really like the setup on that, but I wonder whether Euro NZD is coming up. Oh, so it is coming up. It decided to, so I'm going to go back to my previous setup. So it is going up. So I think we might have a right. So what I liked about this was there was a very nice take profit up at that level up there. Bang on quarter theory and pitchfork together at 45 pips. We've only had a 4.9, let's call it 5 pips break and retest there. We're waiting for that 62 to cross, and it does look like it's a buy. So that is that. That's not got enough touches. So I think the market is, especially for something like EN, it's quite wicky, isn't it? You know, we don't usually get, so I think some of them are still on holiday anyway. That is buying now. As you can see, let's see what the hull is doing. Because it was on red, big block of red. Right, yeah, it's turned now. So that is definitely buying. So the euros are going up at the moment. So that's that one's okay. So I'll leave that one with you. The 62 is crossing above now for anyone that got into that. Euro AUD, that is coming up, but I don't like the stop loss between the pitchfork and the quarter theory, and if you're in one, don't get in the other. Euro CAD, well, that's pushing up strongly. and that is off. Oh, it's come out of that scan. You just find the scan it's in. So it's that was a, get rid of that. That was the second pitchfork that I drew. I need to check whether we've got any other that I've hidden. No, I've only got one down there. That's still too far away. Get rid of that. I haven't got anything else. So unless there's something on the harmonic scan. Which I don't think there is. EuroCAD, which we've missed. Just check the H4. Oh, GA Shark has come up on the H4. There it is. That's a new, there it is, but it's a shark. There's our Euro Ward. It's formed at 289. Nice big scan. So Euro Ward, we've got an H4 hourly, 4-hourly shark. So as per usual, we just need to wait until we are up midpoint between our, at our second entry or up towards our midpoint, 50% between that and take profit one, or up at take profit one, to make sure it's solidified. I think that's a 7-leg Elliott wave, they're 5 to 7. So I'm just going to make a note on GA that we have new shark buy. That's good. And then EuroCAD, just check down here. Can't see anything. And there's nothing on Chance and Samantha's. So that's a bit of an odd one then, because I can't do anything on that at all, because it's completely in the middle of an ocean and I haven't got anywhere I can draw a second. I like EuroCAD as well. I haven't got anything that I can draw that's worth drawing while we're on. The only one I might do is a second pitchfork off this XA and see if that picks it up over here. So I'll just make a note of that. So that's, let's see what our EN is doing. That's moving up nicely. Right, so Euro USD. Sorry, this is Les's charts. Let me open it. Let me close that one. It's because I was helping someone yesterday with settings. If you want any help, let me know. Oh, that's our Bitcoin stuff. Euro USD. That should be ready very shortly. Euro USD. Right, this is off. I've got that off the 18th of August. It's completed the scan and it's coming back down this way. come down to the 1 minute. So again, we have this. Oh, we could put a fib on that. We've got the 62 has crossed above. We're not on a pitchfork. See what the gap is. So you can't take a quarter theory trade, so nothing doing on that until it comes up to 1.18314. Again, it seems to have that upward trend there. Very shallow. I'll just put it there, but it's not ideal. Let's have a look at the pivots. I'll have a look at the pivots quickly.
Sarah?
Yeah?
On Euro USD, I've got a scan with the D point of the 4th of September.
Oh, thanks. Is that on the hourly?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll share the coordinates.
Thank you.
Because I store them all.
Just change. That'd be worth drawing. Let me take that off then.
Euro USD. Ah, it's ever so slightly short, but it seems to be following it.
Are you a bit of a rule breaker?
Might be.
When you say a bit short, how much you're talking? Come on then, fess up. Some people.
Not much. Hold on, what was it?
I know, I've done it myself. I can't lie.
It was 69.7, but it seemed to be following.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll shut up and go away now.
How could you? You've been drawing that one that looks awful.
No.
What's that? 12.
No, it's a previous one.
12.
I'm not that bad.
Euro USD.
It was on a 15-minute.
Oh, there's a shark. That's a shark on an hourly, which dropped right off the D point, so I don't like the look of that one. 15 minutes. I don't think I want to draw it anyway if it's that. I do it very occasionally, get into a trade the other way, but not often with some of those smaller ones. I can't see it. Oh, there's Euro USD H4 butterfly. $186 with the D point of the 18th of August. Is that one? Yes, we've got, that's the last one I've got. Well, I'm going to leave that one because I don't want to draw yours. Thanks anyway for the offer. So nothing doing on that at the moment until it's up at, just pull that back up at 1.18313, that next pitchfork, and then you've got quite a big gap there unless there's a fib you can put on it. 31, that might be a fib there. Just have a look at that, see what that's doing here, although it's not on a pitchfork. So you can't really take that way. So Euro USD, haven't got anything. GBP CAD, GCAD. This is off. Oh, that's not brilliant. That's not brilliant at all. Okay, so it's right down in that little scan there. Let's bring this one up and take that one down. If I hide that and just make that a bit dimmer and bring this one up. And we'll bring that up. So very fast pair with that amazing lot of stall out. That's the market open. Look at that. That's very unusual, isn't it? So that's London, New York, Tokyo. So it seems D point. It did come down to the extensions just about. Let's come down to the 1 minute. So if the euros are going up, really the GBP usually moves in the opposite direction. So we have got the 62 below the 15 minute. We've had a move, a big move just, we've had a move just now, quite a big move in a short period of time, and now it's dropping down again. So it came down off that quarter theory. So what I'd be looking for is this to curl back down, break and retest down to that level there, which gives us 25 pips. Let's check what's happening over here. So the channel's been up, so this is hopefully reversing. And then on the hull, that's going to say green, but is it? Yeah, so we're just waiting for it to turn to red. So if we draw, let me just find my, it's up here, do one of Warren's. I haven't seen Warren. I wonder whether he's away on holiday. I must message him. It's gone quiet. So we've got
Hello, Sarah.
Like that. Hello.
Hello, on GCAD, I've been following this pair for a number of weeks now.
Oh yeah, I know it's one of your favourites, Robert. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the lowest it's been in nearly 8 weeks. It's been on a decline. It's been on a steady decline for the past 3 weeks.
Right.
It's just coming down.
So do you think? Do you think it's still carrying on?
I think it might come to a stall. Might be stalling out and go back up again.
Oh, okay.
It's been about 8 weeks since it's been this low.
Right. Wow. Yes, it did a long thing down, didn't it? It is a fast pair normally. So what we've got that's points of interest is we've got nice zone up here with the quarter theory and the pitchfork, and down here. So if this does a break and a retest of 10 pips, I'd be expecting it to do that 25. And then if it is stalling out, to reverse off that and come back up. Because if we drew a fib on here from low to high, then that 88.6 is a little bit above. It's not exact. It'd be nice if it lined up. So it might be coming back down to here and then be taking off to the other side.
There's a 1 hour scan on that on Traders Way.
Oh,
and
now,
it's a shark from...
now you tell me.
Sorry,
Thanks.
I just know. I drew it yesterday in the was it Robert? Just as Robert said, it's the D point is redrawn to go lower.
Oh, brilliant! There we are. So this one with the D point, so we'll draw that at 8th of September because it's just coming off that and it's at the second entry point. This one here then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, lovely. Thank you, Robert. Debbie, Babs, that's brilliant. So 24th of the 8th, this is my local time, so make sure you've got your local time. So that's brilliant, Robert. So we have a good buy to look at here. 30th of the 8th, 23. 31st of the 8th, 1500 my time. The 1st of the 9th at 1500 and D point. So just check before you get into live trading, 8th of the 9th, that your D point, you know, that you're happy with the entry, because remember it's always second entry, 50% between entry and TP1, or you wait till TP1. So GCAD H1 Shark.
I'd just like to say Euro NZD's up 16 pips.
It's doing nicely, isn't it?
Oh wow, yabba dabba doo, smarter than the average bear. Because
Just
I'm
shot up again.
well, I'm actually in this on a live buy, so I'm quite happy with this.
Me too.
Oh, well
Me
done.
too.
Stop.
Yay. Right, this is looking good, isn't it? So take profit is going to be your pitchfork and quarter theory. That'll be 4 to 1, about 44 pips, depending on where you got in. And then those are your outer extensions. So it may well want to complete the scan. It is EN, which is the one we get greedy on, as Chance says. And then you've got 65 pips up there. So if you are going to go for that, wait for the break and the retest, or if it stalls out for about 5 candles or so and rejects off, then you might decide you're not going to be overly greedy. You've got the 62 coming up nicely. We'll just draw on our trend line on this one. Quite small volume, but it is pushing up. Sure, it must be these bank holidays. They're all still on their sun lounges on the back of their yachts. I'll take that up there. Hang on. I'll put stop profit, but I'll just leave it. That's what I normally type. So that is heading up very nicely indeed. Right, back to EuroCAD. Sorry, GCAD. GCAD hourly. Right. Okay. Right, there we are. So I've got 24th of the 8th. 1900. Oh, I'm struggling with that one, because normally they'd line up. That's a bit of an odd one. Oh, I see. Okay, I need to put it back on the 24th at 7:07. Oh, well, it's going to marry up with that one anyway. That's what it will be doing. I'm going to put it on there. 09 my time. 30th of the 8th at 23. So it's going to be 30th at 23. Oh, I can't draw this one. This is peculiar. It's because the points are off. Hang on. Uh, 30th at 23. Yeah, struggling a bit with this one. 30th at 23. Those other points are on. It's not an easy one to draw. It's got to be there then. Oh, this is a peculiar one. Not easy to draw, sorry. Because normally your high points would marry up, but I've got the 28th or I've got the 1st. So let's see, sharp up, stall out. Sharp up, stall out. So it's on the stall out, the first down candle. So it's got to be there. That makes it the 28th. Well, I'm going to go for that. So that and that are the same then. It's just the D points that 3's drawn. A, B, C.
Yeah, it is, Sarah. It is just the D point.
Yeah, thanks for telling me now, like not 10 minutes ago. It's all right, I'm teasing you. 7th of September. So is it right down? It's right down there. That's it. The 8th right, brilliant. Got it. That's all we had to do. And we'll just get that, my usual bright pink. No, not that one. That in white. And my scan in pink. Right, there we are. And then just go down to the 1 minute for the D point. Lovely, lovely. That's it. Lock that on. Lock on the scan. Come back to see what that's doing. Right, so at the moment what we've got is it, let me just look at the measurement there. Oh, big scan. So we've got the, it looks like it's coming back to test this D point. It's come right up 50 pips. the 62 is underneath the 15-minute, and it looks like it's dropping back down. We can have a look on our scan. Doesn't look quite the same there, but that is an hourly. So, and we don't want to enter until we are, let me get the ruler on here, entry 1.72486, 486 there, 1.73326, 3326. Let's call it 3326. There we are. So that's 83 pips. So we want 42 minimum. So I'm going to write that down as about 1.72920 as a minimum entry point. I'm also going to write down TP1 at 1.73326 and then come back over and mark that, because it doesn't matter what it's doing at the moment as it's a shark. We'll put a parallel horizontal ray at 1.72920. Oh, right up here. $1.72. $920. Remind myself what that is. That is 50% to TP1 and horizontal ray at 1.733. 73326, call it 25, and that is our take profit one entry. So that's just to remind you, that's not where you're going to take profit. This is where you're looking to enter. Now, how many pips has it already come off before it fell back? It's done the 50, hasn't it? So that's how we deal with sharks. So I'm going to put my alert on here. That's where I'm going to have my alert and catch it as it comes through there. So if you put this on a long position, maybe we could do that. That might work. That is, you need 15 pips, so that's quite a big stop loss though. Depends how fast it is. I don't really like that stop loss. So that's where we are with that. But as it is a big scan, you could take a quarter theory trade. So we could put it down there. Like that. And that would give us our 20 pips to that pitchfork. So something like that anyway. So I'm going to look at it at that point. Let's come back to our EN. Working its way up. Still up above the 62. We can adjust that out. That was very steep what I put in. So you're still above your 1 minute trend line. There's no reason to get out of this trade. Just move that along. So that, and you've got strong upward momentum there. It's done a very nice break and retest off that pitchfork there as well. 9.2. So that's working its way up nicely, I hope, to that level. So that's GCAD. We haven't looked at GU. I'm not sure about this one, what's happened on this, because obviously it's gone right up there. And that was a shark. I think I'll take that stuff off because it's moved on so much. So normally I'd check the scanner because to me what would happen here is that kind of, if it's a shark, is redrawn all the way up there. So I don't know what we've got over here. GU. We've got a new scan there, but it's dropped down, so I haven't got that one. So I've got a bit of work to do to catch up on some of these. GU. I'd just like to find that. It's dropped off, hasn't it? So this was our latest one. It didn't really like that scan and it carried on falling. So obviously I'm a scan behind on that, but I haven't seen that one on Chance and Samantha's either. Just check the 15-minute. GU crab. Tiny. Babs might be drawing that one, but I'm not.
Go on, Babs, you know you want to.
Not going to. I don't do tiny.
Your
Go
nose,
on.
your nose is growing.
I don't do tiny.
There's a Euro GBP shark that's just come up. That looks a nice big one.
Ooh.
Yeah, that looks lovely. Let's have a look at that measurement. Funny how there's a lot of sharks, 148. So I need to sort out Euro GU, see what's going on there. Euro GBP. That's a nice one. I'll put shark. M30, that one, and that's on Traders Way. And I just wanted to look at USD CAD. GBP JPY. Oh, you see that's dropping off the D point. I just drew that off Chance and Samantha's this morning. So that's not liking it. Where did I put USD CAD, which is one of theirs as well? There. Okay, so I think I did put that in the trade ideas as a buy, and it's already done it. So that did, if anyone looked at that this morning, that did its 30 pips, 31. So you had 30 pips, so I didn't get in that one. So it was just in that wedge. The 62 had crossed, and I was waiting. That's right. When I looked at it, it was just coming up here. So I thought if it breaks and retests, holds the 62, then you've got the buy, and indeed it's done that in. So if you got in on the turn, always get in on a candle going the right way for you. Then that was 30 minutes. So that moved fast, didn't it? To sorry, 54 minutes. But that's the stalling out there now. Okay, so that is just about end of time. I'm just going to check the chat, unless anyone's got anything else they want me to check. I'll just stop share the chat things. I need to go. Great session. Well done, Babs. Nice to see you. Charlie, up 30 pips on EN, took 20 off UCAD. Well done. That's great. That is really great. I'm just going to print that screen. brilliant. Please post your results, and in Les's group as well. It really helps us with the people seeing what we're doing, that it really works. So I'll see you all. I might do the, I'll see you all tomorrow for London, same time. So thanks for joining, and I'll post some more ideas if I see them.